Hi, welcome back to Burbex, Brin's Urban Exploration. Today I'm here in Hong Kong at the top of Mount Davies, visiting the abandoned gun batteries. Yes, that's right. Behind me used to be the main defences for Hong Kong at the beginning of the 20th century. We're going to go up and take a look at the abandoned gun battery housings and see what else we can find. If you love urban exploration, be sure to hit subscribe for new Burbex, Brin's Urban Exploration every week. Let's go! We're in the foundations of one of the huge guns now, and judging by the size of it, that gives you an indication of how large this artillery gun would have been. And actually you can see where it would have been bolted to the ground. So this would have been a very large, very long-range weapon for defending the island. These battery armaments, the thing they remind me of most of all, with the banyan trees creeping through them and kind of breaking them up, is the navigator's chair in the first Alien movie, when they arrive on the planet and they discover like the fossilized remains of the navigator in his chair. Mount Davies Battery was built in the early 20th century, and it served as the headquarters of the Western Fire Command, which was responsible for the defence of the western part of Hong Kong Island. During the 1930s, two of the 9.2-inch guns were moved to Stanley to strengthen the defence of the southern side of the island. The battery was heavily bombarded by the Japanese in December 1941. The remaining armament and equipment were destroyed by its own personnel shortly before the surrender and occupation of Hong Kong. The battery sites now comprise of 5 gun emplacements, the Western Fire Command headquarters, ammunition stores and accommodation buildings. The batteries have been accorded with Grade 2 status. This looks like it was some kind of maybe a water tower, and you can see that it's completely full of water now. Burbex! That was a pretty good echo. You can see this is the foundation of another of the big artillery guns. This one looks much larger and is right at the peak of the Mount Davies. And again, you get a really good sense of how large these artillery guns were. This one is partially fenced off, but I think there might be tunnels that go underneath it. So let's see if we can get down there and take a look. It looks a little bit sketchy, but I'm confident we can do it. How are we going to get down here? Oh, there's all kinds of stuff growing down here. Not really sure what to expect. Oh, is this a tunnel? Yeah, there seems to be a tunnel going down here. Oh, wow. We are right underneath the foundation of the artillery right now. The artillery gun. You can see where the ceiling has collapsed here. That might have been an easier way to come in. It looks like somebody's drawn some kind of beast. A beast with lightning coming out of its mouth. Holy God, it's so dark in here. Oh, this is amazing. I can't believe this is all still here. Looks like there's another building over there, just in the undergrowth. It's a bit sketchy to get to it, but let's see if we can get over there. Oh, this is so cool. There's all these little rooms that come off it. Oh, there's a couple of swastikas on there. I don't know if there's many Nazis in Hong Kong. Maybe it's the Buddhist swastika. This place really reminds me of that big space at the end of True Detective, the first season, where Matthew McConaughey is running through that big maze trying to catch the crazy serial killer. And he looks up and he has that hallucination of all the stars. It really has that strong sense of space here. Very historical feeling. I love it. Oh, what an incredible view of the city. And if you look down there, that's Devil's Peak Cemetery, where I made a video the other day. You can watch that after this one if you like. It'll be in the top right hand corner. I also love the way that the banyan trees have just taken over this whole place. Imagine what it would be like in another 100 years. Well, I was actually getting a little bit disappointed with Hong Kong. Visiting the most haunted house in Hong Kong was a little bit of a disappointment. The abandoned school on Tatman Island, that was just kind of okay, even though I did find a signed document from Chris Patten, the governor of Hong Kong. However, this trip to Mount Davies has been totally worth it, and it has redeemed Hong Kong in my mind. If you want to see my other great Hong Kong videos, be sure to check out the playlist, which you can see in the top right hand corner, and don't forget to subscribe to Burbex, Brin's Urban Exploration, for great new videos every week. Let's go!